What if jealousy is the key to your freedom? Beautiful souls, Lisa here, and I am so excited to talk about this today. So, yesterday I was sitting in my living room feeling super jealous of all of the people and their beautiful pictures of the Northern Lights, even down here in Florida. And I remember last May of 2024, the Northern Lights were here in Florida, and I was just shocked. I was like, I always thought I was going to have to go to like the North Pole to see them. And I don't really care for the cold. So it was like, maybe I will probably never see them, but I wanted to, I desired it. Like, especially after watching Frozen, the sky's awake. Oh my gosh. Like, how cool would it be? So back in May of last year, when all these people in Florida were taking pictures of it, and I was feeling jealous then, and I was feeling jealous the day before, when the first day they were here in Florida, I did go outside and I tried to see them. I tried to take pictures just in my yard, and it didn't work out. And so this jealousy, right? It kind of shows you where you desire something, and probably something that you think you can't really have, right? But the fact that you desire it, like, if the things that we desire for a reason. I believe that we are meant to have these things, We don't desire everything. Like, not everybody wants the sparkling, shining, brand new car or, boat, or like different people want different things. And I believe that it's like it's tied to your freedom. It's tied to your livelihood, how alive you feel, right? So feeling jealous yesterday gave me the motivation to go out on a little adventure last night. And, when we are feeling this way, oftentimes what's blocking us from getting that thing that we want, that we're jealous of, there's all these stories that come into play, blocks, limiting beliefs, right? So as I was getting ready to go on my little adventure last night, there were some blocks that came up, like maybe it's not a good idea to go driving at night. Like I needed to go somewhere dark, so I just drove until I found a place. So that was kind of unknown and weird, and I had to kind of talk myself through it. Maybe you don't like going places alone, There's all kinds of little things that get in the way between you and your desire. And that is where the magic happens, is getting through those blocks, taking those steps, even though, there are stories around it that it may not be safe or whatever it may be. But with jealousy, if I could have heard this like 5 years ago, it would have been so helpful. I remember sitting in the parking lot at work one day, and I was just consumed with jealousy. At this point, I did not like jealousy. I thought it made me a bad person to have it. Like, if it was in me, that made me a bad person, You're not supposed to like want what your neighbor has or whatever, says the Bible. So the fact that I was wanting something that I didn't have made me feel like I was a bad person. Like I needed to get rid of that feeling. But I didn't know how. Like I couldn't make it go away. So, it took me obviously 5 years to really figure this out. But jealousy is actually like your best friend, because what it's telling you is that you desire something, but there's these blocks or beliefs or stories in between you and that desire that are not true. So you can think of like maybe being jealous of somebody who has money, right? In your mind, you desire more money and, financial freedom, the ability to do what you want. It's not just the money that you want, right? It's what you can do with the money. But you desire that. And then there's all these stories like, money doesn't grow on trees. I don't know. I don't know what stories you got going on with money. There's so many of them, but it's these blocks in the way between you and your desire. And that's what the jealousy is, just telling you, hey, you desire this, even though you won't admit it, even though you don't even really know it. Or maybe you know it, you want more money, but if money is the root of all evil. So if you get more money, you're going to be evil, right? It's these little things that are getting in the way. So whenever you feel jealous, try not to shame yourself. Try not to feel like a bad person. It is there to help you become more free, become more yourself. When you're jealous of something, it's showing you a desire that you've kind of repressed. And it's all possible for you. It's all possible for you. If you take the actions, work through them blocks, you can do it. And whenever you're doing the things that you truly desire, when you're working towards these things that truly light you up, that's freedom, y'all. That's what freedom is you being you. What stops you from being you is all of these stories, all of these fears. Like, what are you scared of? So the next time you're jealous, what is it that you want? What is it that you're desiring? Really get curious there. And then make a plan to start acting towards that desire. And see how free you start to feel, how alive you start to feel. Because if you desire it, I truly believe it's meant for you. And if you shame yourself and try and make the jealousy go away instead of embracing it and using it as a light or a key to what it is that you want, and it kind of gives you motivation to go for it, But yeah, use it. Use it to your advantage. It's not bad. It's not wrong. We all have it. And it's just this little ding, ding, ding. Hey, you actually want this thing. Go for it. Go for it.